you are an African or of African descent, this video is for you. Unfortunately, we have an overwhelming amount of black people that have a difficult time accepting the fact that they are African. By the way, every black person is an African. And the reason why I surmise self-hatred runs rampant amongst African people is due to how African people have been and still are treated and portrayed throughout the world, mainly stemming from colonialism and the transatlantic slave trade. We are scarcely viewed nor portrayed in a positive light and face the most discrimination even from our own people. African people have almost in some sense been taught and manipulated into believing there is something inherently flawed with being African and everything associated with Africa, despite the fact that everybody, including Europeans and Asians, descend from Africa, with the first modern human beings originating in Botswana. No life out of Africa would even exist today had a nobody from Africa migrated out of Africa. So it should come as no surprise that African people were the first people to step foot across the globe and civilize the world, introducing the likes of mathematics, law, religion, boats, medicine, art, agriculture, and the calendar. Africa also possessed great empires such as the Kingdom of Axum, the Songhai Empire, the Great Zimbabwe, the Benin Empire, the Mali Empire, the Kingdom of Ghana, and much more. Due to African people's high genetic diversity, which helps us survive longer, African people are the genetically strongest. So it should also come as no surprise that African people possess groups of people that fall into outliers, such as the tallest, smartest, fastest, strongest, and most attractive. Only people that are 100% African are 100% human, meaning that people that are nothing but African are the only actual humans on this planet. And for anyone asking, yes, there are people living today that are 100% African. Although, of course, African people aren't perfect, I believe African people are naturally peaceful, kind, honest, and intelligent humanitarians that genuinely desire a just world. African people treated everybody equally, with African women receiving equal rights, never hitting our women or children, nor did we even have any understanding of rape pre-colonialism. And despite non-heterosexual acts taking place in Africa pre-colonialism, it was an uncommon act and was never accepted by African people as a whole. Unfortunately, it seems as if to me, we have a lot of African people across the world dealing with a lot of issues internally as well as externally, and non-African people attempting to have African people forget about what it means to be an African. That's why I believe it's crucial for African people to educate ourselves on what it truly means to be an African. African people should, of course, hold ourselves accountable for the wrongdoings committed to our own people, such as giving away our own people to be enslaved during the transatlantic slave trade. Nonetheless, we should love ourselves and our people. Us African people should unite to build a better future for ourselves and help us become the best versions of ourselves. After all, nature did select African people to be the first people on this planet to give birth to the whole of humanity. African people don't need non-African allies. All we need are ourselves. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, peace, and take care of yourselves and more.